Animal Kingdom.
I'm a tiger. That were a bit lame. Come on.
No, get Jakey to do it, he can do a good roar. Or Noah.
She can't do a roar. It's too early.
Welcome in, everybody. Take a row and a row. Move all the way down to the...
We've just done the Bugs Life. What did you think, Carly?
Yeah, it was really good.
Got poked in the back by some bugs. But we're just going to go do the safari now, which is 60 minutes, but I'd rather do it now so that more animals are out when it's cooler in the morning.
Comes to safaris, we go wild.
Put your hands down as you enter, slide all the way over. We will have a full safari today. Safari guide today out in the Harambe Wildlife Reserve. Now, just a couple of things before we head out. Please remember to remain seated at all times, keeping those hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the trunk. Parents, please supervise those children. They can be seated on your lap or on the seat right next to you, but they do need to be seated at all times. Now, my friends, I did just get clearance, so we're going to head on in. We are entering the Little Ituri Forest. Animals in the forest rely on their camouflage to evade predators. Got a couple of friends right off the bat. Now, up here in the bushes, there's a copper-colored antelope. These are bongo. Bongo are nicknamed the ghost of the forest because they're so rarely seen. Now, over there in the distance to the right, there is an animal over there with some stripes. That is the Okapi. Now, you may see those stripes on the Okapi. You may be thinking it's related to the zebra. However, the Okapi is actually the closest living relative to the giraffe. They have the same prehensile tongue that giraffes have, and they use that tongue to wrap around branches to strip the leaves off to eat. Now, we did just have a saddle-billed stork across the road here. It's over there to the right. Those birds can be up to 5 feet tall, and they have a 9-foot wingspan. We've got some more bongo coming up pretty close to the road here. Now, you will see some stripes on these bongo, and these are there for a reason. They're to mimic rays of sunlight or moonlight coming in from the forest canopy. And we're going to have one over here to the left, really close. Hi, baby. That is a female right there. Both males and females have those horns. There's also a black rhino over there to the left that I didn't even see because I was focusing on that bongo there. All right, looks like we're safe to keep going now. Now, yes, both males and females have those horns. The male's coat will get darker in color over time, and that's how you can tell the difference between a male and a female. Now, over there to the right, we do have a greater kudu hanging around in the brush. You'll notice that they don't have any horns. That's how I can tell that that one is a female. Male greater kudu have horns that can reach 6 feet in length. There's the other saddle-billed stork. Now, they are usually found in pairs, and that's because saddle-billed storks mate for life. guessing they might have had a little bit of a spat earlier. They decided they need to take some time to themselves. But we're gonna head out of the forest now. The river can be home to hippos, so keep those eyes peeled. I think I saw one up here to the right in the water. Yeah, he's in the water right now. It looks like a literal rock underneath the water there. That is a hippo. And we also have some more up here to the left as well. Now, hippos are among the largest and most dangerous animals in Africa. They can weigh up to 5,500 pounds. They do spend most of their day in the water. Hippos can hold their breath for up to 8 minutes at a time. That little baby weighed 85 pounds at birth. Hippos can swim, however, they do prefer to walk.
No, it is picked up there. Crocodile. Look now, a crocodile.
Fully seated back there, friends, fully seated. A tree is also known as the upside down tree because it sort of looks like its roots are at the top. Now I point that tree out to you, friends, because they are absolutely essential to the ecosystem out here on the Savannah. That's because the trunks of the baobab tree can hold thousands of gallons of water inside of it. Elephants use their tusks to drill holes in the side of the baobab tree to get water out during seasons of drought. Now this is the West Savannah we're headed out onto now. We have a variety of friends out here. We do have some giraffe over here to the right. Now these are Maasai giraffe, one of 9 subspecies of giraffe. Don't worry, I'm going to get you a closer view of those giraffes. I'm just going to keep moving forward for you. There is one of the younger giraffes in our tower over here. That little guy is less than a year old. His name is Humphrey. Now giraffes can be up to 20 feet tall. And they do spend most of their day eating. Now over here to the left we do have some Hartman's mountain zebra. You'll notice a flap of skin on that zebra's neck down there. That is called a dewlap. That helps regulate their body temperature. Now Hartman's mountain zebra do have the smallest hooves of all zebra species. And that is, of course, to help them tackle the rough and rocky terrain of the Savannah. Wildebeest does mean wild beast. They can gather into groups of up to 1.5 million. Now, that is a group so large and so dense that their migration can be seen from space. They travel anywhere from 500 to 1,000 miles on that migration. And of course, they are looking for water. We've got another rather large friend hanging out up here. African elephant over here to the right. And to the left, we've got some Mandrel monkeys. Mandrels are the largest of the monkeys in Africa. They can weigh up to 100 pounds. This is what Rafiki was modeled after.
We know that.
Now, these are monkeys and not apes, and we can tell because they do have tails. Monkeys have tails and apes do not. We've got that African elephant over here to the right. You can see it flapping those very large ears. Now the shape of those ears is how I can actually tell that these are African elephants. African elephants' ears are shaped sort of like Africa itself. And there's also some elephant tusk marks up here to the right. Elephants dig their tusks into the clay to loosen it so they can eat it. That's because there's a ton of minerals in that red clay that are really good for the overall health of the elephant. Greater flamingos. Greater flamingos are the largest and lightest pink of all flamingo species. They get that pink color from their diet. Flamingos eat brine shrimp. And brine shrimp contains beta carotene, and that is what gradually turns them more and more pink over time. Now, a group of white rhinos is called a crash. That's because by the time they see you, well, they're probably crashing right into you. He's 5 months old, about 5 months old. There's 2 of them we have now, and they're only a month apart. The other one is about 6 months old. I do want to say, Asante Sana, thank you so much for joining me out there. You were so very wonderful. Now, my friends, if you liked those Nigerian dwarf goats back there, I do highly recommend checking out Rafiki's Planet Watch. You can get there by taking the Wildlife Express train. Over at Rafiki's, they have a petting zoo with some more Nigerian dwarf goats, along with some other animals. They also have a building there that has some reptiles, some spiders, our medical center, and you can also take a drawing class over at Rafiki's and learn how to draw some of your favorite Disney characters. It is a super fun time. I highly recommend checking that out if you do have the time today. Now, friends, again, my name is Haley. I hope you had fun.
How big that is?
Yeah. It's sweet!
Oh, sorry, sweetheart.
Looks a lot closer when you look underwater, doesn't it?
Wow, look at that.
Can you see it?
Hello, come on, look.
Wow.
I see it.
Oh no, it's sounding like that music.
Come on, both of you. It's not a cannon. Now we go. Ooh. Take your hoodie out and do it. Go. Ooh.
Right, which reminds me, I did some late night shopping the other day with my best friend. Her name is Amazon, and I got something here from catching things right out of the Oh, yeah, it's right here. Will you keep things? What is that? Can anyone tell me what it is? Good. I appreciate your honesty. She says I have no idea. Well, it's a sound rocket, and I have modified this sound rocket to be a great launcher. Okay, perfect. Hold it up to the side, just like this. You look here. There you go. And then you got over here. You're doing 2 and 5 things. That's what they look like when they're attached to their hands. All right, he's gonna go out there and steal that dollar. Awesome job, Walker. You did such a good job. You were good too. Have a magical day. A little bit more practice. Let's go over here for 20. In the sky, perfect. Once he puts the dollar back with right between his hands, it doesn't blow away. You want to go? Alright, he's gonna wrap your fingers around it. Walk her.
Oh, I can't believe that.
We are going to meet an owl. Here he is coming out of this window over here. Heads up. Here he now he's looking into the bleachers. Here he comes. Whoa, nicely done. I promise you a horseshoe, if you duck, they just fly lower. People pass, but probably didn't really hear anything, right? Owls have an amazing adaptation for nearly silent flight, which is important because they're ambush predators. They want to sneak up on their prey. So when they're out hunting, that's a great one. Blend right and basically disappear, right? So then all they have to do is sit quietly, wait for a mouse to come scurrying past.
That was pretty awesome. Crew and let it fall. Mammals and birds just like this. So come on over and get a meal, right? So they clean that mess and through the disease that may come along with that dead animal as well. That could affect humans. Very important. So when you think about it, just like nature's recycling. And I think if we all recycle in our own way, the world would be a much cleaner place.
Releasable, that's why she's here with us as an ambassador for her species, and we get to tell the story of how we almost lost these birds for good. Some of you may remember that not too long ago, bald eagle populations were declining so quickly, they were placed on the endangered species list, and people thought future generations might not see bald eagles out in the wild. Now purple eagles in the entire world, and over there in the tree, that's Peru, a non-hornbill species from Indonesia, and also way up high, that is our Togo toucan Bruno, but we don't talk about him.
Friends, go out in nature and create your own stories. Explore new places and you may find your own favorite animals just like those.
From all of us here and our other friends, we want to leave you with one final wish.
May your hearts take flight and your spirit soar forever. Namaste. Thank you all so much for joining us here today. We hope you have a happy Mother's Day here at Disney's Animal Kingdom. See you later, everyone.
Right, what are you going on? What do you see on the Everest ride?
The Yeti.
The Yeti, you excited to see him? Yeah, it's cool, isn't it? Are you not scared? Good.
Need to measure your
You're standing next to there, mate.
Are you scared? She is. She is scared. She dares say she is. She's babbing her pants more than a child is.
Once on board, secure all gear in the cargo bag in front of you.
Look at that mountain. Out of the waterfall.
it?
I have found the one.
Woohoo! What you got? Wow! Woohoo!
Hello there. Welcome to our little trans-dimensional joyride, folks. I'm Dr. Secret, your friendly controller, and a heck of a paleontologist, if I do say so myself. But let's not talk about me. Let's talk about you, and how you can help me make history today with the Time Rover. It's like this. If I can bring you back from the Cretaceous period, it stands to reason that I can bring back a live dinosaur with you.
Travelers, place all loose items in the pouch in front of you. Fasten your seatbelt and remain seated.
This is Seeker. Listen up. We've got to get in, grab the iguanodon, and get out before the asteroid hits. Let's roll.
Okay, now let's go get that dino.
Finally, we have Zawadi,
which is Swahili for the gift.
who's to be center stage. Who's driving this thing?
Timon, glad you could make it. We can't have the celebration without you. Don't worry, friend. You'll have your time in the spotlight.
Oh, I just can't wait to meet you. Oh, yeah.
I'm in a parade.
And you're looking good. Love you, Pumbaa.
Hi, everybody. Hey, Pumbaa, Timon.
Hey, everyone, look. It's the Lion King. Welcome, Simba. You are right on time.
Hey, guys. It looks like we're all here. Let's go.
Quite possibly cry when I show this because it's just like, I've been looking forward to seeing it for so long. Oh my lord.
Wow.
Yeah, that was really good.
Well, you have to go down to the next room. What? Lift it up. Oh, look at Avatar. Look at the Avatar in the water. He's a good guy. Keep up alive. Well, they didn't we got. So you were. It's a yacht. It's one of those locals.
See the screen.
Alright, all y'all need a duck. He's only like 3 feet tall.
Hello.
Just follow around the railing and fill the room. That's right. Please fill all the way in and stand on your assigned number.
Well, I mean, okay, so fill it in, but still your number. Okay.
Please fill the room on both sides of the railing and stand on the number you were given.
Hi, and welcome to the Avatar program. Soon, you're going to have a chance to undertake an amazing Navi rite of passage, riding on the back of a Banshee by being genetically matched and linked to an avatar. Using avatars to fly this way was all figured out by my boss, Dr. Jackie Ogden. She leads our science team, which is part of the Pandora Conservation Initiative, and we're here in the Valley of Moara studying banshees and their environment. Over a generation ago, this enormous company called the RDA created a lot of damage to the area through their bad mining practices and conflicts with the Navi. Just like on Earth, it can take decades for ecosystems to recover. One way to understand what's going on with an ecosystem is to study what are called keystone species. These are animals like tigers, jaguars, seals. The banshee is one of these important animals. Dr. Ogden is the foremost expert on studying the Ikran and has spent years researching them. Unfortunately, banshees live high in rookeries and humans can't get anywhere near them without becoming their lunch. But the Navi and avatars can. In fact, the Navi have been riding on the backs of banshees since their earliest history. Thanks to science, avatars can ride on banshees too. That's why you're linking to an avatar. It was Dr. Ogden who restarted the Avatar program. It's because of her that you're able to go through this rite of passage today. Pandora is a breathtaking natural world. I cannot wait for you guys to see it for yourselves. So, let's get ready for our next... Huh? I'll be right back. Okay, first we need to find the compatible match of your genetic material with the genetic material of one of the avatar bodies that we already have. Once we do that, you'll be able to link to that avatar and fly. Help us out and move around a bit. Almost. Yes, got it. Now, let's find you your avatar matches.
Or as we call it, a banshee. To the Navi, connecting to an Ikran and flying on its back is an incredibly important rite of passage they call Ikni Maya. With permission from the Navi and in partnership with Alpha Centauri Expeditions, we can now bring this amazing experience to you. The way you'll be able to fly is by linking to an avatar that's already on the back of an Ikran. Let's see how this works.
We establish a link using powerful psionic amplification equipment. A human driver is connected to an avatar, which could be physically hundreds of kilometers away. When you follow our technician into the link chamber, you'll see a series of 16 link chairs. Please go to the number that matches the number you're standing on now. First, stow your gear in the storage containers on the back wall. This should include all bags, cameras, and other items, including cell phones. It's important to push them all the way into the bin. Then get onto the chair as you would a bike. Straddle the seat, step forward, and sit down. Slide your hips forward until you are against the chest pad, and then move your feet all the way forward. Wait until you're seated before you put on your flight visors. Hold on to the hand grips as shown. It's important to hold on to the hand grips at all times. After you're seated, back and leg restraints will be firmly engaged. For your safety, throughout this entire experience, always remain seated and supervise your children.
Once the link takes place, you'll be connected to your avatar and sitting on the back of an Ikron.
Laura, what did you think to the, what's it called? I can't even speak. The first time we've been on Flight of Passage, and it was like, I can't speak. It were amazing. I could go on it about 1,000 times over.
That was incredible. That was just so good. So good.
I cried. She got tears and I think everyone cried.
Wow.
Hi, thank you for watching today's video. If you did like it, please give it a big thumbs up and subscribe, and hope to see you in the next one. Bye!